Yo, what is up guys? It is Uncle Kobe, and today I have the first installment of my new Black Ops 2 weapon breakdown and comparison series where we compare and contrast the weapons in the game in their basic form without attachments. Although I may refer to them every now and then, that's another day and another series. In this video, we'll be taking a look at and comparing the MP7 and the MSMC. Now the MSMC is starting to become a lot of people's favorite SMG and their SMG of choice, mostly because of its high damage, while the MP7 of course was an MW3, was extremely powerful due to its virtually no recoil and its decent rate of fire. How it compares to the MP7 of Black Ops 2, we will have to see, but either way, both of these weapons are extremely liable choices to have in your class loadout. However, I believe they cater to different playstyles, so let's hop right in and make these differences clear. So right off the bat, the first difference we see between these two weapons are their damages. Now, the MP7 sports roughly a 33 point damage, while the MSMC has about a 40 point damage, so it's always going to take at least 4 bullets with the MP7 to kill an enemy, while with the MSMC, you can take out an enemy with 3 bullets up to around 50 feet. But damage isn't the only part of this equation, so now let's take a look at the rate of fire. So with the rounds per minute, the MP7 is a clear-cut winner, boasting a 900 RPM, while the MSMC has around a 720 RPM. So although the MP7's bullets are slightly weaker, you have the ability to shoot a high number at a specific target. Likewise, the MSMC may be stronger, however a lower amount of rounds are being released. Now with the high rate of fire, you would hope that the MP7 has a large clip, and it does, sporting a 40 round magazine, second largest in its class, while the MSMC is at a 25% drop off with a 30 round magazine, which is the lowest in its class. The MP7 also has a faster reload time at a little under 2 seconds, while the MSMC takes a tad over 2 seconds, so faster is always better, however the difference isn't large enough for you to worry about. So next we're going to take a look at the bullet spreads and recoil patterns. So as you can see, the MP7 has just a straight up and down recoil, which is usually pretty easy to control if you aim slightly lower than normal while taking your first shot. The MSMC has a much tighter bullet spread, showing off its easy to use low recoil. Now let's take a look at the hipfire spreads of these two weapons. The MP7 clearly has a better spread, with the majority of the bullets hitting the same area, while the MSMC has a more random spread out bullet spread. So after seeing all these strengths and weaknesses of both of these weapons, you can clearly see that both of them are very good. However, like I said, they cater to different playstyles and serve different purposes. The MP7 is an excellent rushing weapon with its large magazine and its high rate of fire, while the MSMC is really powerful and has a low recoil, allowing a more passive player to pick off enemies from a slightly farther distance. So my question for you guys is, what playstyle best describes you, and out of these two, what is your weapon of choice? Not one playstyle is better than the other as long as you're picking the right weapon for the job. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first Black Ops 2 weapon breakdown and comparison video. I do plan on making a bunch of these kinds of videos, and I already have a long list of weapons that I want to compare. However, if there are two guns that you just really want to know the differences between ASAP, feel free to leave a request in the comments down below. But anyways guys, this video took a ton of effort to create, a lot of editing and a lot of time, so if you did enjoy it, please take the time to leave it a like. You would not believe how much I appreciate it. I do have another series that I want to reveal soon that has more to do with the attachment and perk setups and things like that. But until then, I hope you guys are having a great day. This was Uncle Kobe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.